Starting at center, number 1, senior Aaron Pua. He's a junior forward, number 11, Roman Livingston. He's a junior guard, number 23, Connor Lance. He's another junior guard, captain number 33, Trent Vaughn. And that's for junior number 35, Connor Ellis. see the starting lineup for the Lincoln Trojans. The Trojans are coached by Gary Greeno, Dave Scott, Mike Anderson, Josh Roan, and Robin Hall. At guard, number 1, senior Matt Truex. At guard, number 3, senior Jalen Bates. He's the senior guard, number 5, George Papadopoulos. Another senior guard, number 10, Joey Smith. And rounding out the starting lineup for the Trojans, senior guard, Angelo Del Campo, number 21. Your officials for tonight's contest.
And we are ready for the 4th and final game of the San Joaquin Showcase. Brought to you by NorCal Sports TV. I'm Christopher Ingledge on the call. Thanks for tuning in and joining us. It's been a fun ride and a great day of basketball. 3 phenomenal games, each of them coming down to the wire. And to wrap up today's full slate of basketball, it's going to be a matchup between the Bear Creek Bruins and the Lincoln Trojans. Starting for Bear Creek, Aaron Puoa, number 11, Roman Livingston, Connor Lance, 33, Trent Vong, and number 35, Connor Elledge. And starting for the Trojans, Justin Russell, Matt Trowax, George Papadopoulos, 10, Joey Smith, Angelo Del Campo, as that 3 is no good. And those are the starting lineups for each of these teams. Here comes Bear Creek. They have that one poked away. Layup on the way. And I think that was dunked in by Matt Truax. Another errant pass, turnover. 3 on the way. Swish. George Papadopoulos knocks it down. Bear Creek gets that one quickly up the court. Aaron Puoa with the layup. Another 3 for Papadopoulos. That one rims out. Connor Elledge throws that one all the way down the other end. No one able to get to it. Turnover. Trojans regain possession. Here's Puoa working inside, muscling his way, can't get it to go, but they get the offensive rebound, and the putback is good by Connor Elledge. Pull up 3 on the way. Trojans sure love that money ball. No love doing right there. Here comes Bear Creek with it quickly up on the other end. Vong for 3. Too strong. Out of bounds. Trojans possession. Papadopoulos catch and shoot 3. Off the mark, but the whistle blew before the shot. Moving screen was the call, so Bruins take possession. That pass goes inside. Touch foul is called. That's Puoa. Will go to the line. Here come the Trojans off of the missed free throw. Nice backdoor cut, and Papadopoulos with the bucket. Cross-court pass into the corner, open three on the way, finds the mark. Connor Lance from downtown. Quickly the other way up the court. Angelo Del Campo with the bucket. And we're all tied up 9-9. Lots of scoring here early in the first quarter of game number 4 of the San Joaquin Showcase. Brought to you by Edison High School, the host, as well as 2019 All NorCal Games. The largest all-star event on the West Coast returns. Nominations now being accepted at www.norcalsportstv.com/ANG19. And Hustle Point, custom designed sportswear. Learn more at hustlepoint.com. Simply Basketball. Go follow Simply Basketball on Instagram, YouTube, and Twitter for the best basketball highlights and mixtapes NorCal has to offer. Photo Pro Sports Photography, specializing in team and individual pose photography. Learn more at www.photos-pros.com. Bruins on the inbounds. Here's Vaughn with it. All the way through the defense. Can't get the layup to go. Trojans quickly with it up the other way. Papadopoulos for three. No good. It's the Bruins. Again, layup too strong. That one good by Puoa. Trojans respond with another three. That one finds the mark. Matt Truex with the three. That pass tipped out of bounds. Trojans force the turnover. Truex on the inbounds. Throws it into the backcourt to Jalen Bates. Truex again for three. Off the mark right there. Here come the Bruins with it now. They don't have numbers, so they resettle their half-court offense. Nearly a steal. They dump it inside again to Puoa, and that's going to be a block. 2 free throws coming. As we take another look at that one right there, defender wasn't completely set. Got there a half a step too late. That sends Puoa to the line, where he knocks in his first, tying this game up at 12 apiece. Second one off the mark. Del Campo with the rebound. Bates up ahead. Layup pops out. So Truex now will inbound. Papadopoulos again for a three off the back of the rim. Ripped down by Shelton Thompson. Puoa's pass too strong, out of bounds. Bruins turn it over. Here's Bates. Up top to Smith. Pull-up jumper on the way and off the mark from Whitting. Bruins able to cross the timeline right there. Vaughn pulls up for a three. Off the side of the rim. Bates gets the rebound. Nearly bumped out of bounds by his own teammate. He blows past the defense, goes coast to coast. Smith for three off the back of the rim. Vaughn pulls down the rebound and subsequently gets fouled right away by Joey Smith. As Roman Livingston and Zachary Stanridge check in for the Bruins. Here come the Bruins with it now. Trojans coming with the trap. DJ Balanon left his feet right there and picks up the foul. Thompson splits the defense, gets it up ahead to a teammate. Layup no good, second chance opportunity, sails over the top of the hoop. They dump a pass inside, a dangerous one. Smith corrals it. Difficult shot, and he traveled with it. Turnover. As Connor Elledge subbing in for Aaron Uoa. Here's Thompson turning on the Jets, going coast to coast for the layup. Breaking this tie. Bruins lead by 2. Truax again inside, can't get that one to go. Rebounded by Livingston, all the way up ahead, it's Thompson again for the layup. Truax throws it up into the corner, 3 on the way. Fast-paced offense on both ends, but it's favoring the Bruins at this point. Livingston inside, 6-0 run for the Bruins. Can they make it 8 off of the turnover? We'll have to find out after a pair of free throws from Roman Livingston. Just a matter of 45 seconds. These Bruins on an absolute tear. Defense creating offense. That first one pops out. Thought about rolling in. And Riley Gritched into the game for the Bearcats. Thompson's second free throw off the back of the rim. Still a 6-point advantage, but it's Gritch coming up with a steal. Going coast to coast. Oh, right into the defense. That's a charge. Elledge inside, can't get it to go. Rich comes up with it. Some extracurricular activity as Gritch and Smith both getting a bit physical. And a technical foul has been called on Riley Gritch. So Truex will step to the free throw line. And Truex misses the first. Converts on the second. Catch and shoot three in the corner off of the inbounds. Trojans poke it around. Bates comes up with it. Turns the corner. Pull up jumper. Can't get it to go. And the Bruins call a full timeout. They lead it 18-13. A lot of offense here in the first quarter. Some confusion there on the Bruins sideline. After Kitch picked up the tech, he was letting his coach know. He felt like he didn't do anything wrong, but the ref felt otherwise. Teed him up, and Truex split the free throws to end the bleeding for the Trojans as the Bruins really started to pull away there. They were on a 6-0 run. Their defense is forcing all kinds of turnovers and creating all their looks that they're getting on the offensive end. And because of their aggressive defense, they lead it 18-13 with 67 seconds left in the first quarter. Bruins possession coming out of that timeout. Inbounds goes to Vaughn. Thompson throws it back to Elledge. Vaughn lays out for it. Elledge pass inside, too high, turnover. Whitling bringing it up the court. Blocked from behind. Vaughn comes up with it. Has his teammate all the way up ahead. Roman Livingston running the floor after blocking the shot. Truex attacks the basket, count it, and the foul. Matt Truex flexing on him. Their substitutions make their way onto the floor. And Truex will shoot one. Unable to convert. Vaughn with the rebound. All the way down the court. Kicks it in the corner, too strong. Bates comes up with it. Up ahead to Truex. Slings the pass inside. Shot blocked. Vong's left-handed layup, too strong off the glass. Here come the Trojans with it. Great ball movement. Pass inside, tipped, turned over. The horn sounds, and that brings us to the end of the first quarter as the Bruins lead it 20-15 over the Lincoln High Trojans. This broadcast of the San Joaquin Showcase, sponsored by NorCal Sports TV, is brought to you in part by Edison High School and 2019 All NorCal Games, the largest all-star event on the West Coast, returns. Nominations now being accepted at www.norcalsportstv.com/ANG19. And Hustle Point, custom design sportswear. Learn more at hustlepoint.com. Simply Basketball. Go follow Simply Basketball on Instagram, YouTube, and Twitter for the best basketball highlights and mixtapes NorCal has to offer. Second quarter about to be underway. Bruins up 20-15. Vong inbounds it. Corner three on the way. Splash, it's good. Connor Lance with the trifecta. Largest lead of the game for the Bruins. Difficult shot. Vong comes flying in, smacks it out of bounds, and actually deflected it off of a Trojan player, so the Bruins will get possession. A chance to add on to their lead. Nice head fake, creates space. Another corner three on the way. Another one, back-to-back threes. Bruins starting to pull away. No foul called. It sure looked like a lot of contact on that layup for Del Campo. Instead, the Bruins get 2 more points off of the hands of Roman Livingston. And it's Livingston coming up with the steal right there. It's all Bruins. Livingston, a corner three. Here's Bates. Bounces it up ahead in transition. All the way. And he's fouled. And Bates knocks in the first free throw to stop the bleeding right there. Second free throw good for Bates. 11-point ball game. Bruins with the lead. Dangerous pass. Tipped ahead. 3 on the way. And Puola comes up with it, 2 points. I don't know if they drew it up like that, but I'm sure they'll take it. Pull-up jumper from Bates. He's keeping hope alive for this Trojan squad right now. Lance has it. All the way inside. And one opportunity. Connor Lance. And Zachary Stanridge getting ready to check in for the Bruins. He subs in for Shelton Thompson. Free throw spins out. Trojans down by 13. 3 on the way. Well off the mark. Bruins corral it, and quickly moving up the floor is Livingston, and he'll head to the free throw line. All right, first free throw, short, off the mark. Livingston really doing it all except for making his free throws. Other than that, he's playing a phenomenal game. Here come the Trojans with it now. Truax hesitates, gets inside. Papadopoulos, a corner three, nothing but nylon right there. Cuts the lead to 10. That pass behind Vong, but he's able to come up with it. Full steam ahead. Kicks it into the corner. Lance again for three. And again, Lance picking up 3 points. Baseball pass downtown. Papadopoulos the other way. He's got another three. And a steal the other way. Trojans going in for the layup. Nathan Fry with the heads-up defense. Here's Livingston. Piola inside. He gets it to go. Here's Truax with it now. Papadopoulos wants it, doesn't get it. Coach Anthony Torres of Bear Creek using this as a makeshift timeout to talk to his team. Livingston heads out, Thompson heads in. Free throw good, so now the lead just down to single digits for the Trojans. Trojans come up with another steal. Truax into Fry, and the layup is good. 7-point game. Vong cross court. Layup by Lance is good. How about the game from Connor Lance, sneaking behind the defense multiple times. Fry, a pull-up three off the back of the rim. Tipped around. Trojans come up with it. Angelo Del Campo, a huge bucket. Vong having a tough time, but he makes his way across the court. Inside, layup no good. Offensive rebound results in 2 more points. Here's Bates with it now, into the corner, catch and shoot three. Short, but he comes up with his offensive rebound off of the miss. Can't get that one to go, and a foul is called. So we'll see free throws now. Here's Stanridge now at the line. His team up by 9. And Livingston checks in for Vong. Second free throw is good. Back to a 10-point game. Inbounds goes to Bates. Ball gets tipped around, blocked by Livingston. That's Papadopoulos coming up with the steal. Bruins recover it off of the mishandling of the ball. And Del Campo trying to be a little too quick the other way. Had the right idea, had his man open. Just a little too quick on the pass, and it sailed out of bounds. So the Bruins up by 12 and a chance to add to it. Livingston takes the inbounds. Lance for three. He's on fire! Bates going with it the other way. Loses the handle. Lance is open. Instead, they get it inside for the good look. Zachary Stanridge picks up the bucket, and the Bruins starting to blow this one open. Fancy moving from Livingston into the corner. Lance for three. He's got another one. 52-32. Connor Lance can't be stopped. A man possessed from the three-point arc. .253 left to play. And the Bruins are up 52-32. They have officially blown the doors off of this one. In just a matter of seconds, too, really. Trojans were well within striking distance, but Connor Lance had other ideas. And the players coming back out onto the court out of that timeout. And Riley Gritch back into the game after picking up his technical foul earlier in the first half. Here's Bates now bringing it up the court as the Trojans trying to claw their way back into this one. Three off the back of the rim. Lance comes up with the rebound. And he lost the handle out of bounds. And he gives a gift right back to the Trojans. Bates attacks. Blocked. And a foul going to be charged to Chris Smith. Here's Elledge now, stepping to the free throw line. Can't get the first one to go. He'll get one more. And he converts on free throw number two. Trojans desperate for some offensive flow right here, and they're not going to get it right there. As Bates and Del Campo not on the same page. Pass sails behind him out of bounds for another turnover. A steal and a layup the other way is no good. by Whitling. Acrobatic save. How about that? Livingston inside. And one opportunity. Roman Livingston. The athleticism, my goodness, let's take another look at that. That's something you see on NBA 2K. And his and one free throw is good. So Livingston converts on the three-point opportunity. Here come the Trojans with it now. Oh, return to sender. Roman Livingston, both ends of the floor. That's got to be an offensive foul, and it is. Chris Smith with the arm extension. They get it in. Here's Vaughn with it now. Cross-court pass all the way down. Lance has it, puts it on the deck, floater in the lane. Lance gets another bucket. Oh my goodness, another one. And they call a foul. Roman Livingston just kind of shrugs that one off, shakes his head and walks the other way. No, the foul's not going to be charged to Livingston. It was on the his other teammate that was on the inside. Can't believe the athleticism on display right now from Roman Livingston. Here come the Bruins with it. Lands a corner three. Hand in his face. Ball bounces out. And the layup is good by DJ Balanon as he snuck behind the entire defense to finally get a bucket for this Trojan offense. It's Vaughn going coast to coast. Gritch to Lance. Three on the way. Falls short. Look at the effort right there from Smith. Here come the Trojans in transition. Pass intercepted by Lance. Whitling comes up with it and lays it in. 4 straight points now for the Trojans as they try to shorten this deficit as we approach the break. Bates pokes it from behind. Whitting comes up with the steal. Corner three on the way. Livingston comes up with it. Throws it up ahead to Lance. Bodies hit the deck. We got a player down on the other end. And the corner three is good. DJ Balanon. 7-0 run now for the Trojans. And the Trojans force another turnover here. And Bates calls timeout right there. Bruins playing a little bit of rat ball here the last couple minutes. Getting sloppy with it. Trojans taking full advantage. Doing their best to slice into this lead. They're on a 7-0 run right now. Although they still have a long way to go as they trail by 19 with just 14 seconds left. As we approach halftime. There's Jamora on the inbounds, gets it to Bates. And Bates draws a foul right there on the defense. So we'll see free throws. He converts on the first. As Ernesto Cool checks into the game for the first time for the Trojans. And he gets the second one to go. 9-0 run for the Trojans to close out this half. We'll see what Livingston does with it. Has it poked from behind. Half-court heave will not count. And at the halftime break, Bruins lead the Trojans 58-41, courtesy of some great play from number 11, Roman Livingston. As our sideline reporter, Connor McGill, will be interviewing head coach of the Trojans, as they are down 58-41. They got a lot of work cut out for them.
Connor McGill coming to you live at halftime. Bear Creek currently leads 58-41, and I'm joined with Lincoln head coach, Coach Gary Green. Now, tough start so far. How do you contain the Bear Creek offense?
Well, we like the pace. We obviously want to play fast. We just got to do a better job of guarding that corner three and covering the paint a little bit better on our press.
Second half ahead, how do you plan to change up the game plan?
Game plan is going to be the same. We'll try to get it out and go, get a lot of quick shots, hopefully tire them out. Hopefully we'll make some shots, and hopefully we'll make it a little tougher on some of those shots.
Thanks, Coach, and best of luck in the second half.
Thank you.
Back to you, Chris.
And with that, we'll pause and take a break for halftime as the score reads 58-41. You're watching this action live on NorCal Sports TV with Christopher Englage. And back to action here for the second half. Livingston starts off with the 3. Now Vaughn takes his hand at it. Here come the Trojans quickly with it up the other way. And the run continues into the second half. They've now scored 11 unanswered. Lance, corner 3, off the front of the rim. He leads all scorers in this one with 24. Catch and shoot 3 from Truax on the other end, no good. Here's Lance with it. Into the corner to Vong. Vong attacks, takes contact, no foul. Ball is tipped around. Truax comes up with it. Braces for contact inside, sent to the deck hard. He'll go to the free throw line for 2. As the Trojans have scored 11 unanswered, and they look to add to that total. And that first one rattles in, rattles out. And the second one is good. Adding on to the run, making it 12-0 run now. Trojans slowly creeping back into this one. And they come up with a steal right there. A deep 2. Tipped right into the hands of Papadopoulos. He leads the Trojans with 13. Another steal. It's Truax. And the run continues. It's a 10-point game. 16 unanswered. Lance steps back for a 3. Puola can't get it to go. And a foul is called. Aaron Puola at the free throw line. And Puola ends the scoring run for the Trojans as they had 16 unanswered. Mid-range jumper on the way, rattles in. Angelo Del Campo. Here's Vong. Has that one kicked. Bruins led by as much as 26. But an 18-1 scoring run. Truax nearly came up with the steal. Hits the deck hard. Now it's a 4-on-5 till he gets back on D. There he is. Another steal? Nope. Vong comes up with it. Vong attacks. Inside. That one set back. Nice spin move right there from Del Campo. Truax a 3. Thompson with the rebound. Vong the other way with it. Left-handed layup, too strong off the glass. Joey Smith comes up with it. Here come the Trojans. Ball's tipped around. Hot potato. Who wants it? Thompson comes up with it. Vong saves it. Lance inside. And it's Puola coming up with it, extending the lead to 11. Bates racing up the court. Truax up top. 3 on the way. Nearly went down. We've seen that time and time again on that end of the court where the ball just spins. Joey Smith comes up with the steal. Here's Bates the other way. He had the layup, but he pulled up for the jumper instead. Lance sneaks past the defense, pump fakes, gets inside, layup is good. Lance has 28. Bates all the way. Oh, and he gets that one to go. Sounded off, da-da-da, da-da-da. That's a top 10 play right there. My goodness. Jalen Bates soars through the defense. Take flight, young fella. My goodness. A chance to cut the lead back down to 10. And he converts. As Justin Russell will give him a bit of a break. Here's Vaughn giving a bit of a head fake. Dribbles into the trap. Ball's tipped. Trojans come up with the steal. Russell with an immediate impact. Papadopoulos wanted the three. No foul was called. Whitting steps into a deep two. He rattles that one home. It's an 8-point game. Trojans knocking on the door. Puola inside, hammers it down. Papadopoulos for three. No good. Puola comes up with the board. Rich up ahead to Vong. Vong into the corner. Three on the way from Livingston. That one short, bounces out of bounds as Truex comes back into the game for the Trojans. Justin Russell now bringing it up the court. His team down by 10. Look out for Papadopoulos here in the corner. Catch and shoot three on the way. Off the front of the rim, he chases down his offensive rebound, kicks it back to Whitting. Deep two, back-to-back buckets coming for Billy Whitting. And Russell nearly coming up with another steal right there. I gotta say the defensive adjustments that the Trojans have made from the first half to the second half have been nothing short of amazing. They were down by as much as 26. It's down to single digits. 65-57, advantage Bruins. And Bates checks back in, this time for Papadopoulos. Nice ball movement from the Bruins to beat the press. Livingston going coast to coast, met up top. Blocked by Smith, but I think we're gonna see a foul. Let's take another look at that one right there. A little too much contact with the lower body. As Smith wasn't backing down for nothing right there. Here's Livingston now. First free throw is up. And he gets the shooter's touch on that one. A high-scoring game, 66-57. We still got 3 minutes left to play in the third quarter. And Livingston adds to that total with the second free throw right there. Back to a 10-point game. Here's Bates with it now. Bates hesitates, pulls the trigger, and throws it right into the Bruins defense. Here's Livingston in transition now. No blocking foul, no charging foul. Play continues. It's Del Campo with it now. He's going coast to coast. Truax a three. Short. But he chases it down, saves it to Whitting. He takes his hand out of three off the back iron. Russell comes up with it. So many threes on this possession. Can they convert? Russell again. His shot blocked and the whistle blows. Foul down low. 3 offensive rebounds on that possession alone for the Trojans. And Justin Russell now at the free throw line. And Russell knocks in his first. That free throw rims out. Trojans nearly came up with it. Here's Vong with it now, racing up the court. Poke from behind. Justin Russell, Mr. Defense. Clock hasn't started. Clock's still not moving. Refs haven't noticed. Here's Truex with it. He gets the layup to go. And a great play there by the Trojans. As we take another look at it, it's Truex slicing and dicing through the lane. Bruins lead 67-60. Over at one point, they were up by 26, not no more. Trojans come storming back. This broadcast of the San Joaquin Showcase, sponsored by NorCal Sports TV, is brought to you in part by Edison High School. And 2019 All NorCal Games, the largest all-star event on the West Coast, returns. Nominations now being accepted at www.norcalsportstv.com/ANG19. Horn sounds, and we're just about ready for action out of that timeout. Trojans really making things interesting, as we got a couple of extra possessions right there in the third quarter, as the clock wasn't running. We'll see if they fix the issue. Ref out there mopping up a wet spot. Back to action. Bruins inbounding. They have a 7-point advantage. They get it into Lance. Tipped. Russell, Mr. Defense, at it again. Vaughn comes up with it. Gets it to Gritch. 2-on-1 developing. Gritch's pass is tipped up, deflected off the rim. Here's Whitting with it now. Goes behind the back. Look at the big fella go. Kicks it to the corner. 3 on the way. No good. Here comes the Bruins. How about the defense right there? Jalen Bates stands his ground, takes the contact. We're going the other way. Bates now with it the other way. Layup, gets it to go as he falls to the ground. It's a 5-point game. Look at the smile on Bates' face after that one. Livingston. Nice little give and go. And the layup is no good. The putback. Lance for 3. Livingston amongst the trees, can't get it to go. Bates with the rebound. Up to Truax. Kicks it to Whitting in the corner. 3 on the way. Too strong. Rebound goes to Del Campo. He aims and fires. Air balls. Winning comes up with it, sent back by Puola. So after all that mayhem, the Trojans will be inbounding on the sideline. And the refs and one of the assistants here at Edison getting some towels out there, mopping up the wet spot. As Del Campo, Balanon set to check in. Here's Del Campo now inbounding. He gets it into Bates. His team down by 5. Del Campo gets it to Whitting. Whitting pulls it back, resets to Bates. Bates draws the foul right there. That's 5 team fouls now. 2 more and we'll have free throws. Whitting aims, fires for 3. He finds the mark right there. It's a 1-possession game. Lance has it. Throws a cross-court pass to Vong. Inside to Puoa. Another charge is called. We're going the other way. And the Trojans have a chance to tie or take the lead. Here's Bates with it now. Looking to tie it up or go up. Whitting hands it off to Truax. Truax hesitates, aims, fires for a 3. Pops out, rebound to Lance. Up ahead to Livingston. Lays it in. Takes the contact and gets the and one. That free throw falls short. Del Campo with the rebound. Up ahead to Balanon. Here's Truax with it now. Chance for the last shot here in the third quarter. Trojans down by 4. Truax pulls for a deep 3. Off the mark, offensive board. And Balanon lays it in at the horn. And we are going to have one heck of a finish here to wrap up the San Joaquin Showcase here on NorCal Sports TV as the Bruins lead it 69-67 as we head into the final frame of this one. You're watching it live with Christopher Englage. We'll pause and take a break, but return with the fourth quarter. 8 minutes on the clock. Fourth quarter underway. Bruins lead it 69-67. Trojans with the ball. Truex puts it on the deck, goes inside. No block, no charge. Whitting comes up with it. Del Campo hesitates. He gets inside. His shot is good, and we're all tied up at 69. Bruins nearly turn it over, but Puoa comes up with the bucket to save the Bruins right there. Here's Papadopoulos for three. Nothing but net. And the Trojans take a 1-point lead. And their defense forces a turnover right there, so a chance to add to their 1-point advantage. As Riley Gritch now subbing in for Shelton Thompson. It's Del Campo to inbounds, gets it into Papadopoulos. They get it to Whitting, tipped from behind, as well as a push in the back. So Billy Whitting will step to the free throw line for a 1-and-1 opportunity. To think where this game was at in the second quarter with the Trojans down by 26. Now up by 2, possibly 3 if he hits the next one with 7 minutes left. An amazing turn of events here. And he goes 2 for 2 from the charity stripe. 3-point advantage in favor of the Trojans. They nearly turn it over right there. They get it in. Livingston crosses the timeline. Pivots around, gets it to Lance. Lance lost his footing on a wet spot, turns it over. Here come the Trojans with the layup. It's good. DJ Balanon. He had that big bucket at the buzzer of the third quarter, picks up another one right there. Now it's the Bruins playing catch up. They're down by 5. Puoa inside, beats the defense back right there. Baseball pass downtown to Truax. Balanon for 3. He's got another one! The lead grows for the Trojans. Balanon pokes that one away. "29 turnovers so far by the Bruins this game. That has been their downfall, and in large part why their 26-point lead has evaporated. Chalk it up for number 30 right there. And Papadopoulos leads Lincoln right now with 13 points. Truax pulls for a 3 in his eye! That was filthy. Nine-point advantage as we take another look at Truax. He says, defense? What defense? I'll take the 3. Vaughn picks his dribble up, hands it over to Livingston. Now to Stanridge. There's a wet spot on the floor right there. Ref calls for my time as Livingston hit the deck. And Coach Greeno of Lincoln using this as a makeshift timeout, as is Coach Torres of Bear Creek. A wise move on both of their parts. As now the assistant from Edison and the referees out there with the towels, mopping up the floor as Lincoln has taken over this game after trailing by as much as 26 points. They now have a 9-point advantage with 5:41 left to play. The defense creating offense, forcing 30 turnovers. The importance of that cannot be understated. I know it's the offense that draws the oohs and the ahs, but their gritty, gutty defense is grinding out this win. And Bates fouled right there. Here's Vaughn, guarded by Bates. Lance has it now. Cross-court pass into the corner. Livingston drives inside. He gets the layup to go. That's a big bucket there for the Bruins. Bates quickly racing up the other end, jumps over the defense. And they call a blocking foul as he wasn't set. Talk about the high jump right there. Bates looked like he had springs in his shoes right there. So again, now another wet spot after some bodies hit the floor. Big free throws coming up now for Jalen Bates. He gets the first one to go. They lead at 83-75. Pardon me, he missed it. There was some discrepancy there from the refs and myself. And he makes the second one. Standridge with it now, crosses the timeline to Livingston. Standridge, pump fakes, dumps it inside. Puoa to Livingston, into the corner. Lance for three, splash, he knocks it down. We got a dandy here at Edison High School. It's the Trojans and Bruins going at it. Bates mishandles it, and they call a blocking foul. And we'll take another look at that right there. As Bates left his feet, drew the contact. No charge was called, so he will go to the free throw line. And big free throw right there from Bates. And a fan yells, "Don't miss it." Well, he didn't. He knocked it down. They get it to the corner. Another three on the way. Puoa comes up with it for the putback. Falls short, and he picks up a foul right there. As Joey Smith comes up with the big rebound, that will send him to the free throw line for 2 free throws. Double bonus situation in effect. And Smith can't make his first. Still, they have an 8-point lead. And he gets the second one to go as Mr. Defense, Justin Russell, subs in for Papadopoulos. They get it across the timeline. Stanridge has it now. Vaughn into the corner. Lance for three. Falls short. Doesn't follow a shot. Bates comes up with it. Throws it up ahead to Smith. Smith sneaks a pass inside. Foul from behind by Vaughn. That will send Chris Smith to the line. As they have 11 team fouls to just 5 for the Trojans. And with all these free throws, it's a big chance to really pull away here, but the Trojans still struggling from the charity stripe. And just like the last round of free throws, first one no good, second one is. 10-point advantage in favor of the Trojans. Pass tipped around. Trojans come up with another steal. Oh my goodness! Take flight, Chris Smith! He hammers that one down! Quickly the other way is the Bruins picking up 4 points after that big slam. Here's Russell working inside. 3 on the way. Off the back iron. Deep 3 from Truax. Gets that one to go, extending the lead back to double digits. Let's take another look at this one. Chris Smith says, "Welcome to my poster." Unreal. That might be the SC top 10 play right there. My, oh my. I am in awe over that. That was absolutely ridiculous. Jumped completely over the defense. However, I got to say the Bruins really responded well to that because they picked up 4 quick points. The defense failed to get back, then they immediately stole the inbounds. But then Truax responded with a 3 of his own. Talk about a high-scoring game, too, for a high school basketball game with the 8-minute quarters, 93-82. Loads of offense in this one. And for those that are tuning in, or were tuning in a little bit late, Trojans were down by as much as 26. And then they ripped off an 18-0 scoring run to bring them back into it. And they've continued to fight and claw their way back into this one, pulling out a gutty, or what could be a gutty win if they hang tough for 3 more minutes. Three minutes and 18 seconds left. Bruins have the ball. They're down by 11. Gritch gets the inbounds. Now to Stanridge, back to Gritz. They're having trouble getting it across the timeline. I don't know if they're going to do it. And they call a foul right there. That was getting awfully close to a time violation. And a warning has been issued to the Trojans bench. Nothing malicious, just all standing up on the sideline. Ref doesn't like it. Here's Stanridge on the inbounds. They had Gritch up ahead. Now they see him. Stanridge for a three off the back of the rim. Two teammates fighting over the ball. And Smith traveled with it, not realizing Bates was the one in the tug-of-war with him. So a big opportunity here for the Bruins. They are desperate for a bucket. Thompson with it. Into the corner. Lance was out of bounds. Trojans will take over. So an issue here with the sub. Papadopoulos now comes in for Justin Russell. Into the corner. Bates drives left. Can't get it to go. Bruins come up with it. They got the stops they needed. It's just a matter of scoring now to get back into this one. Here's Thompson at the free throw line. Trying to get the lead down to single digits with a pair of free throws if he could knock down his first. And he does just that. And the second one is good, 9-point game. Bruins need to keep stringing together these stops. And if they can keep getting free throws with the clock stop, that will bode very well for them. Here's Papadopoulos with it now. Gives it up to Bates. He throws it right back. They're just playing pass back along the three-point arc, milk and clock. Papadopoulos puts it on the deck, finds his teammate cutting back door. Can't convert on the layup. Stanridge comes up with the rebound. Thompson has it now, racing up the court. Kicks it to Lance for a three. This is big. Off the back of the rim and out. Whitting comes up with the rebound. Another chance to milk some clock here for the Trojans. .15 on the shot clock now. And Bates gets fouled, so we'll see more free throws. Bates converts on the first. Back to a 10-point game. As Livingston checks in for Stanridge. Bruins able to get that one across the timeline. Here's Puo with it now. Can't get the layup to go. Oh, and they tip that one in somehow. Bates gets the inbounds, quickly fouled the other way. And Bates now at the free throw line, trying to put this one on ice. Bates goes 2 for 2. Livingston for 3, keeping hope alive for the Bruins. Baseball pass down to Papadopoulos. Cross court to Truax. And Lance fouls him. And that helps the Bruins cause right there with 1 minute even on the clock. They need another one right here. They don't get it as Truax knocks it down. Gritch has it. Goes all the way. His layup no good. And the Bruins continue to foul with 50 seconds on the clock. And that will send Angelo DeCampo to the free throw line. A chance for triple digits for his Trojan squad. And Del Campo does just that. Puts the 100 on the board. Here comes Livingston. Thompson all the way inside, gets fouled. We'll see more free throws. There's no quit in this Bruins squad. And Thompson knocks in his first. Good on the second one, 9-point game. Del Campo gets it into Whitting. And Whitting gets fouled. He'll go to the free throw line. 34 seconds left on the shot clock. Sorry, the game clock. And his first one is good. He goes 2 for 2. And Trojans come up with the steal right there. Truax to Whitting, back to Truax. And Papadopoulos now will just let the clock run out. With 10 seconds left in this one. And Bates traveled with it, not realizing the game wasn't technically over with time on the clock. So the Bruins will get one last crack at it. Inbounds goes to Livingston. He rises up for a 3 off the back iron. The horn sounds. And the Trojans pull off the 26-point comeback to win it by 11, 102-91. A back-and-forth game if I've ever seen one. A lot of offense, as told by the 193 combined points. A thrilling one that saw all sorts of action-packed plays. However, it was the dunk from Chris Smith that got this gym in a frenzy. And here's Connor McGill for the post-game interview with the player of the game of the Trojans, Matt Truax.
San Joaquin Basketball Showcase, and if you're just tuning in now, you just missed a great comeback in the making, and I'm joined with our player of the game, number 1, Truax. On a scale of 1 to 10, how was this comeback?
Oh, it feels great. Bear Creek played a hell of a game. They came out, they hit us in the mouth pretty hard, but we just stick with our system, and it helped us at the end.
You guys trailed 41-58 at halftime. We spoke to your coach at halftime. He said he wasn't going to change the game plan at all. What was his message in the locker room?
Just keep playing our game. Keep tiring them out. Let's make the other team feel uncomfortable, and that's what we did out here.
You guys play West Campus next week. How do you plan on playing that game?
The same way we did today, with heart, with effort. That's basically how we play.
Thanks, Truex. Best of luck the rest of your season. Back to you, Chris.
And that wraps up our 4th and final game of the San Joaquin Showcase. It was a phenomenal day of basketball. We thank you so much for tuning in. For more coverage of NorCal sports, hit us up on Twitter, NorCal Sports TV. For our producer, Dion A., sideline reporter, Connor McGill, our camera crew, Joseph, Joel, and Dyra, thank you for tuning in. God bless. That is all for tonight.